What's up, guys? This is Ed from Kansas City. It's Axe. Axe. What is up, guys? Good to see y'all. Thanks for all the comments, man. Y'all been on it. I appreciate it, man. Thank y'all very much. All of the guys that take time to divulge and share vital information to me as far as game related. I appreciate that. So I just want to tell y'all thank you very, very much. And I thank you guys for subscribing too. Those of you who have subscribed, appreciate that for real. Yeah. So I wanted to definitely say that and thank you guys for that, as well as actually I keep watching. Keep watching. Share it, but keep commenting, keep pouring into me, and if you got something beneficial or if you got a comment concerning the setup of the videos and things like that, audio or video clarity or resolution, things like that, just let me know. I am working on that, especially the sound. I don't like getting drowned out by the app stuff and stuff like that, the in-game effects and things like that. So just want to thank y'all for that. Okay, so yeah, I definitely got a lot to learn. I want to thank y'all for the people who are really knowledgeable. Some of y'all are real knowledgeable of the game. Y'all been really, I'm talking about y'all been on it, guys. A lot of it was repetitious, but that's cool because, everybody's not, everybody's expressing what they see at that time, and they don't know if someone else has said the same thing. But repetition is good, especially when you see the point where I'm no longer making those same mistakes, like someone made the question of having the heroes in there. Let me get to that. In the attack, like I want to show you, and I appreciate that too, because I always thought it was right, but yeah, obviously the general consensus is it's not right, because I would use something like this. Let's just pick cavalry, and let's use say for instance I was attacking and I wanted to use all attack boosts. Well, I might go in here and use Lore Weaver. Where's she at? Her and Watcher, and then I would also use, what is his name? What is he? Goblin? Is it Goblin? Yeah, Goblin, guys. For attack boost, right? Now Goblin is maxed out. He's gold. He's not like some of you guys were saying. He's not like Watcher and Lore Weaver. And then there was another one I had that had some attack boosts as well. Definitely not him. But I get what you guys are saying about using heroes that are not even giving me that. I mean, I'm wasting an entire percentage there. So in this sense, the only heroes I should have been using would have been Dark. I should have been using only really Rose Knight and not Tracker, but Goblin for attack boost. For both of them are giving me that 40% attack boost together. And then wait till the other heroes are upgraded. Another thing you guys were telling me about is when I'm using mixed, not necessarily sending three of the same type, but maybe a 244 or 424 or something like that. But then also when I'm doing that, say for instance 224, I might have two cavalry, two range as the 244, and so 2 cavalry and 2 range. But my heroes should also reflect either 2 cavalries and 2 range, such as let's get this one out of there. That's infantry. So this one wouldn't help me if I'm not sending infantry at all. So the auto, filling feel is can be a you can't let that do. And that's one thing I was doing when I was at the Wonders. And sometimes when I'm battling in general, I just kind of like throw on some gear sporadically or spontaneously throw on some gear and just without thought. And you really do have to kind of premeditate and strategize on actually what you're going to do. And that's what some guys who've learned, they have it built in, they know that. And so you guys are telling me, and it's true. I know when I'm sending a single troop type out, like an infantry, I know to send all infantry or attack boosts and things like that, or something that's going to reduce the opponents. If I'm sending infantry, I want to send something that reduces his range, his HP or something like that, or attack or something. So those are some things that you guys been sharing with me, and it's getting it sinking in. And I'm the type, I appreciate it, man. Uh, Thanks for that, and thanks for you guys. That's like uh, Dumb Kitty 70 here. You know, Dumb Kitty 70. That's some really great stats you got, bro. That's nice stats, man. I ain't gonna lie. That's real good, bro. That's some good stats. That's a good. I'm assuming that's your blast, but that's real good, bro. And it seems like you're in a great guild too. I was looking at some of the players in there, and you got some hard hitters in there, some really good castles in there, man. You know, this guy here needs some work, but yeah, you got some really good hitters in there, man. That's real good, bro. So yeah, I was checking it out. So great guild, and also thank you for subscribing too, bro. Appreciate that as well, and the compliment. Um, I really appreciate that. Now I get it, guys. Every comment or message or everything everyone says ain't gonna be something I necessarily want to hear. It's not gonna always be a comment, but it doesn't mean it has to be something derogatory or untrue, because a lot of times people are in there saying stuff that don't make any kind of sense whatsoever. Like that, I ain't even gonna repeat it, but you know, um, yeah, I'm a newbie. I consider myself a newbie, honestly, because um, I've just been back playing, for a year now. Like I said, when I started in 2016, they didn't have the T4, T, they didn't have T5 familiars, artifacts. They didn't have all that extra research you had to do. It was kind of just basically the norm, from since the game started all the way from 2016 to 19. And I think right after that is when they started with T5. But matter of fact, I think I may have quit either right before the T5 update or during when it did it, because my thing is I was at a point I didn't want to invest anymore in the game, and so I was at a point where I was like, um, to kind of counter those that were using T4. I said I'm just going to basically go ahead and just build a lot of T2 as that front line to kind of deal with not having T5 or until I was able to do it. So yeah, I think I was around when that initially started, but then I think that's when I gave the game away. So now another thing, a lot of you guys ask for speed ups and things like that. Check it out. I did a video on that. I'll say it again. Man, in this game, honestly, man, and like one of my guys was saying in the video, if you spend money on this game, then it's a grind. It's really a grind. And speed ups don't really help. Getting speed ups necessarily from just a person ain't really gonna get you where you need to be, because the game takes so much time. If you're not a pay to play, if you're not paying or spending on the game, then you can't really get a certain amount of speed ups that's going to complete your research or unlock T5 or T4, or it's just so much you got to do. So I would say, yeah, it's senseless. It's senseless to give or gift people speed ups when they're so far behind in the game, because it's really not going to take you anywhere, because speed ups are good for certain things, but they're not good for all the materials and things you need, like soul crystals, or archaic tombs, and um, it's things you need that you can't get with speed ups. So it's not like I don't like that, and I haven't. It's not like I haven't gifted my guild mates plenty of speed ups. I'm talking about sometimes I've gifted a lot. I won't even mention the number, but these are players that are kind of advanced in a sense. They're not free to play. I'm not trying to take somebody from a brand new account that's, say, 50, 60 million might, and trying to take them to unlock, T4 or T5. That's another topic. But let's get into this here. Just want to thank you guys for sharing your knowledge with me. And some of you, like I said, you're well-rounded, you're well-versed, you're very strategical. I can listen and read some of the comments, and I can hear the experience in some of you guys' messages, and I really commend you. I thank y'all for that. Really appreciate that. And I'm not a guy that's I'm uh, Dumb Kitty. Is it Dumb? Yeah, Dumb Kitty was talking about. I can admit when I'm wrong. When I got my hand, you may hit my when I got it handed to me. So yeah, and I really don't have the proper gear, because I was wondering at that Wonder battle. I wasn't necessarily like, I've lost plenty battles at the Wonders. You know how you send some troops in, they try to speed up and you know burn you out of there or cap your leader. I done got capped plenty times in Wonder, and whether it's been from having the wrong formation and not counting, or countering, or not paying attention. I mean, it's all kind of reasons. But I think that last whooping I got in Wonders really made me understand what our guild leader Red was really talking about when I first came back to the game a year ago, and he was saying you really got to he's very knowledgeable. He was like, you really got to work on your familiars, and he was saying your familiars and your gear. Uh, and so I think the main thing he was saying was familiars and the artifacts and things like that. I think I was already working on my gear, because I was already working on gear at that time. And like I said, the account you see today is not the account I've always had. Uh, uh, Before I left the game for a couple of years. So, just want to say thanks, guys. Appreciate it. And just keep watching. And I hope y'all keep supporting the channel. And I am going to keep making videos. I love making videos. I like talking, especially about what's real. I try to keep it 100. You know, I'm not trying to be anything other than 100, keeping it real. So, I wanted to look at some stuff here. And but I want to tell y'all it's working. But then y'all said some other things about the y'all said some other things about this that I caught what y'all were saying about, making that third ring that I don't need, but rather just use the cup, and get that up to when I can get that up to mythic, and that's going to be a challenge. And y'all was telling me a lot about in the tycoon, where they had, and as you can see, I got one. I ended up rolling a one. It told me to go 3, and I got it. But here's my question to you guys out here who are knowledgeable in the game. I got a question for you guys. Now, so many people, the general consensus, some of y'all on point, and I know y'all experience. I value your opinions and your experiences, and I value you guys' knowledge that you got of the game. Some of y'all are real good at the game. I'm talking about some of y'all good rally traps. Some of y'all good rally leads. Some of y'all are, just good strategists. And the thing about me is it has to fit. I got to be able to apply it to my game, in my style, just like with T2 and T3. Like one person gave me in the message said, "You were right about the T3s." To me, I think it makes sense because we have to question the entire developers' math and their programming. Because if T2 are better than T3, then who's to say that T4 are not better than T5? We know IGG is not their math is not sound in the game, because in Coliseums we see so many times where it can go either way. It's like it doesn't really matter sometimes if the hero is of whatever particular grade, whether it's purple or rare or epic or gold or whatever. Sometimes the Coliseum is a good place to find out that IGG, their probability in their numbers fail. And so if we believe T2 are better than T3s for reasons such as cost, and they swell you up, they blow up, they increase the mic drastically, or for healing and things like that. I think they're relatively cheap, to be honest. You can have a whole lot of T2, but you're still going to get hit. Those T2s are going to disappear, whereas T3 are going to take harder hits. I just think they're better, to be honest. And like I said, if you disagree, it's cool, but I just tried to put out there a little bit of a test out there to show in the video I made that T3 are better to me than T2. And they have their advantages and disadvantages. Let's leave it at that. So in this sense here, what I want to ask you guys who are knowledgeable of the game, because some of you are very knowledgeable of the game. Now you say this is the place where you should get. Some people have said they've gotten Pack 5s fully maxed out, and they've gotten cups and things like that all the way to gold or mythic just from the Tycoon. Now, I've been in the Tycoon and I've played it so many times, guys. It's not my favorite as the Liberath is, because it's just so many possibilities to skip over or under the square you need to be on. So it's like, I've had times where like the next, like this is 1, 2, and 3 right here. 3 squares to that. I'll say I need a 3 or at least a 5 to land on the gremlin. And I'll roll something like a 1. And it's repeated. So that's one of the things, when I talk about the things I love about the game, one of the things that I truly despise about the game is it's so built, it's centered around gambling, luck, chance, risk. That's the way IGG that's the way they have set this game up. Everything's got to be risk, whether you're spinning some wheel or you're flipping cards, and it's like everything is a dice roll, man. And you and I know that nobody can predict that. So it's like sometimes you don't get what you pay for. You don't even get the enjoyment out of it. You just come out of there depressed. When I've been in the Liberath and I've spent like the last time I spent like $1 million and something holy stars. Well, that wasn't the last time. The last time I spent I forgot the last time I spent. But I'm talking about, and y'all guys have seen it. You can go up in there and spend $1 million stars and don't hit the jackpot. Don't even come out of there with 200K gems. It's like, man, that's bad. But the point I'm making is this. Here's what I want to ask you guys who have claimed to have done so miraculously or marvelously in the Tycoon. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to apply it. I'm going to try to get those packs and those familiar familiar packs out of here, as opposed to getting them at the store. Uh, so I am going to be working on that. Now, one of the things that I want to ask you guys is, might upgrade. Like this pack right here, that's $5 for $5. What is the comparison of me and the Tycoon from buying this pack here for $5, or going in the Tycoon and hoping that I land on a pack piece? And that one is green, so that's cool. I guess it's green, But the point I'm making is this: what's the comparison? I mean, how many of the lucky luck tokens do I have to spend or play? I mean, to the point where the percentage equals out to be more than or better. How many tokens do I have to spend, or will I be spending, to equal out to it's better than spending dollars? $5 here, $20 there. Or is there just points where you're like, okay, you went in there and you spent, say, 500 tokens or 1,000 or 5,000 tokens, and you came out of there with 20 green tokens. 20 green packs. The point of the matter is going, okay, did that cost me more than it cost if I just bought those? That's the thing. How much are the tokens costing in comparison to how much are the packs costing? And some of you are telling me that they're much cheaper to do it in the Tycoon. And now I've heard that from quite a few guys, and I appreciate you guys sharing that with me. I've always been hesitant and about that. So that is something that I'm going to be dealing with as well. Now I did look at this, guys. I did check this out. As you can see, I got a total of 27 laps. Now I did get that 30 gas tanks or gas containers. I did get 30 of them, and for the 5. Whereas it's the same price here, I guess, but it's $6 for 30 on this way rather than doing it the other way when the thing actually loads up the game. So and then they gave me a few free ones, and then I got some from here. And I always every month I'm always, if I'm in, for the most part, I'm always gonna buy that gold pack to get the archaic tombs and the techno labs for research, because I really do want to complete my research. So I always go in there and get that. And then they had some gas containers, the gas box, whatever, in there as well. So you got quite a few of those. I ended up with like 90 all together, and then they had like 3 or 4 free ones I got. So that 90 was able to, I got a few good things, but the thing about it is I rolled my first 4, and those were free. And it got me basically where that car is right there, guys. Right where the car is right now, that's where the first 4 got me, with a couple of 100 meters and probably 200 meter or 300 meter. It didn't even get me around the entire track, 4 of them. So this is what I mean by IGG, guys. This is what I dislike. I really dislike the drop rates that IGG has set up. It's really, that is, man, it does not have to be so. The word I'm looking for, it shouldn't, the drop rate should not be so unevenly spread out. there's no way one person should be doing a drop rate and they spend 15,000 champ chess boxes, and they get 12 or 13 or 10 gold crimson mains out of it, and another gold person goes in there and spends 15 and comes out of there with 2 or 3 crimson mains out of 15,000 boxes. Come on now. That. I know it's the way of the game. It's the part of the play to spin. But that's not right. Period. I don't care if it's the halos, if it's the crimson mains, if it's the pearls. That's deceit. Period, man. That's wicked. It's treacherous, man. It's all like a scam, business scam, man. And that's how they get people. It should be right. It's not right. And so this is another thing, as I was telling you with this track thing. It's another this and all these other things they got people doing that are chance participation. You're guaranteed to come out of there with nothing. Like I got more in the first 50 I used than the second 40 something that I used. I pretty much got nothing, man. I did end up getting some things on the first run. This was the first run that I did. I got these prizes here. I did get that castle skin, that 7-day castle skin, and on the last 40 plus, I got these. That's all I got on the last 40, and it took me up to there. So, and then when you have completed the entire layers there or tiers there, then you get all of that. And that's a lot for this particular skin. Skin don't have any type of boost or stats whatsoever. So yeah, I don't really want the car like that. I think the only thing I think I possibly want out of here, I got 470. I don't even know if I want the skins at all. Probably gonna just try to go with something that can give me. There's a cavalry attack with some HP, and then there is another cavalry attack with HP. What's the difference? They're the same thing, right? The helmet of victory, the victory helmet. So something like that. Something that's gonna give me some more boost is all I'm looking for. Is range, HP. So that's pretty much it. So I'll probably just go with a shroud or something like that. A shard. I'll go with a shard on there, But yeah, that's crazy, man. This here thing here, I did it last time. I don't know, man. I don't know, I want to get that castle. I want to get that. Let me back up just a second. I want to show you guys. I would like to have this because of the attack. But then getting it to gold, as you guys know, is an entirely different beast of its own, So, it's some things in the game that IGG has kind of like broke me from, and like the gambling, spinning the wheel and things like that. That's never worked for me. The tycoon has never worked for me. And even when it comes to things like, when you do the what's the thing where you can pick out what you want? You can pick out a 11K hero medals, or you can get crimson mains or astrolites, or a lot of different things. If you finish the quest, or if you purchase, or whatever down the line, I forgot the name of that. But yeah, I bite my lips, guys. So yeah, I do want to get that hero. I do want to get that. What is the base stats? Oh man, you got to get it to green just even to get 1%, guys. Damn. I mean, just to get 1%. Is that how the rest of them are? Let me see, man. Just to get 1%. Let's see here. Yeah, it's not like that, guys. And the other ones, green gets you twice as much. And then the thing about it is the process of maxing it out is going to be tough, you know. So this here, I'm not particularly sure about this. You know, because for the simple reason you use a lot of gems if you don't have relocators and things like that, and so you're always let me see if I can go up some more, guys, just a second. I may can go up a little bit better. Let me see if he can be, yeah, I can go up a little further so I don't have to be so far down. Matter of fact, yeah, let me go up in here, guys. I'll start up in here. I'm on progress. So that's the thing. I don't have any relocators, right? So that means basically that what's up in there? Anybody in there? Nobody's in there. Okay. So that means basically that I have to basically spend $1,500 per relocation. What happened here? What's the problem? What's up in there? Nothing. Let me check this out, guys. So the point I'm saying is, I have to use so much to okay, so somebody got a crew up in there. They don't have a leader in there though, and they got range up in there and some infantry, but they got mainly infantry. So that's cool. We can bust them out of there. What was that? What kind of heroes was that? I mean, leaders just T3. No, they gonna get busted out. So that's the thing I'm talking about. Is what we got here? Infantry max HP, infantry attack, and we got that, the stats. That's cool, that's good enough. And just infantry, all infantry. Not that many, just use about a few of those. I don't need none of this. I use a couple of these just to absorb a little bit, do it like that. Alright, so Fury should be there. Healing cost. I don't know if I need an attack boost, but would use a 20% one anyway. And let's put on infantry. And let's go on the right phalanx. Let's go infantry. I want them in the front, actually. Alright, get up in there, buddy. What I got here? I got one. One thing I hate too about this game is when you use speed up, the thing will sometimes flip your it will flip your like, let me give you an example. If I got a fat finger here. If I hit speed up, sometimes the 75 will be up top instead of the 25 at top. It kind of like inverts them or swaps them, and you hit that 75. You're like, damn, I didn't mean to hit that. You know, to speed up. Like, that's how I got there so fast. So, okay, I'm not there on that one. Let's get some more of these. Let's scout them because we know they got some things going on. So the thing about this is relocating in this here thing. It's like, man, it causes you to just constantly. This one here is kind of like, it's like a 6'5", 6'5", 1 or something like that. I don't know. But I would say it's no leader in there. I would say just throw the calf at him. I don't know. Or just go with infantry again. Okay, we'll get on that one later. But we'll just go with infantry again. That's the way to do that. Just go with infantry again. That should be enough. I didn't necessarily see how the battle went last time, and I got my infantry leader in there. I guess that's cool, you know. But I didn't see how the last battle went. I seen the victory, but I didn't see what percentage I had. Okay. So this one, he had some infantry. So I'm gonna do this here just for the hell of it. It's too late now anyway. It's all good. It didn't matter. Let's get out of there. So the thing about it is with this here, 1,500 gems at a time. I'm talking about, man, that number just comes down. After you do, what, 10 times, you done 15,000. 20 relocations is 30,000. So, I mean, them gems add up, guys. They do. Let's go to the next one. What we working with? Okay, we were in that one. Pretty much the same effect. And then let's look at, where's the other scout report? This one here. Pretty much the same flavor, a little bit heavier. Got some calves in there though. So what we'll do is do the same thing. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Infantry. I would say infantry with a little bit of cavalry in there. So like a infantry, 2 cavalry. No. Infantry in range is what I want. Man, let's just do this. So I don't know what's going on here. So we'll do this. Tree with some things going on here. We'll do this with a little bit of range in there. So put some range in there. Put this guy in here, her, and arrange this one here, and then we'll use the rest infantry, which will go, I think, Bean and big guy. That should do it there. And then on here, we'll do, get that out of here. We don't want cavalry. We'll take those two and we'll use a range. And we need this cavalry. We want range and infantry. So we want one, we need a leader. No, we need another infantry. Well, uses an enemy infantry defense. We can use something like that instead of using infantry. We can use infantry attack too, if that'll be better. Infantry max HP. This one's infantry max HP when 10% of your troops is fallen. And this is infantry at 40%. So I'm gonna try that one instead. Or we can go with this one. Increases infantry by 36%. Let's just go with what we got here, guys. Let's see. It's all good. Let's roll. So let's clear this and then let's just go with infantry. Now, as I'm kind of doing this, you guys can see what I'm doing, and you can kind of like, you know, adjust it a little bit for me. Let me know, like, okay, you could have done this, or this is how I would have handled that. You know what I'm saying? So I am going to put a few of these guys in there. Is it maxed out already? Damn. Take this down just a little bit. I could have used the increase, but I didn't. It's a long ways away, guys. So if you don't have speed ups, shoot, everybody don't have all of these, things in their bag, man. Or, own those type of things. Yeah. You don't definitely want range up front, that's for sure. Definitely want range in the back. Okay. I don't know what valency's in at all. Whatever. Okay, but I think that's good enough. Where they at? They ain't the T3s, right? Okay. So let's get that withdrawn. And I'm doing it basically because, to be honest, I lost a little less on that one, so that was a pretty good one, I guess. But I'm doing it basically because, and let's get out of here. I'm doing it basically because of this here. I guess I didn't have to do that for that. What is this? Oh, okay. Journey journal. I collect those three. So you can unlock the rest of it. For $29.99, you get 100 times 1,000. You get 1,000 rocks. That'll put me where I can get that castle skin started right there. So I'm more than likely, guys, I'm gonna get that. Now it has 16 of these that you guys were talking about. That's cool because I noticed here at the store they didn't have any of those lucky tokens. It's like backwards, guys. The Tycoon has the Pack Fives and the Halos, but the store don't have any tokens in there. So it's like, how you supposed to get them? IGG is gonna keep that monopoly of controlling things. How long we been on here now, guys? 42 minutes. Oh man, we've been on here a while. So let me go back there and look at that. I am gonna get that. I can use, what's that? 2 more zeros. Being that's 100,000 gems for 20, $30. Normally you try to get that for 20, but you're getting all these extra things too. So I'm definitely gonna do that. And then this one, so you end up paying like $37. You get that there. You get some carpets, and you only get 4 of those now. So I'm gonna end up getting that too. So yeah, I'm gonna stop this video just so it can because I've actually tried to make it twice, and I'm sure I forgot a lot of stuff. But hey, it's all good, guys. Appreciate y'all watching. We'll come back. We'll talk about the updates. I'll let y'all know how it go. I'm definitely going to be in that Tycoon and see what I can get. I really want to record it while I'm in there so you guys can see my kind of luck with this game. It has not been lucky. So I'm out of here. Take care, guys. I'm out for now. I'll be back.